Now we have studied linear inequation in one variable case, how we can plot graphically. Okay, so now we will see solutions of solution of linear inequation in two variable case. Okay, before that, since we know linear equation in two variable always gives a straight line. Linear equation in two variable gives straight line. This we know already. Okay, whether equation is 3x plus 2y equal to 6, y equal to 6, x equal to 2, all these linear equation in two variable can be represented graphically by line. By a straight line we can see. Okay, now we will check. So what will be solution regions? Now we know a line can divide. See, if this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So linear equation in two variable can be represented by a line, suppose like this. Okay, so this time we can say this line divides the Cartesian plane into two parts, isn't it? Suppose this is upper half and this can be lower half plane. Okay, and consider another case. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and our line is suppose like this. Okay, so in this also, this line divides the Cartesian plane into two parts. Okay, this part we can say, this part upper half, and this part below half part, lower half we can say, below the required line, isn't it? Any other case also we can consider here. This is x-axis, suppose this is y-axis, and suppose this line parallel to y-axis and cutting x-axis at somewhere at some point. So this also divides the Cartesian plane into two parts. First part we can say right half, isn't it? This part, this region, and another one will be this complete region. Okay, this part can be, we can call as right half plane, isn't it? And this we can call as left half. Okay, so now that means line divides the plane into two parts. We can see here how many parts and how we will get. If you observe one thing, in both the parts, one part will contain origin, see, and other part does not contain origin. Here also one part surely will contain origin, another part won't contain origin. Here also see, so in these three cases you can see, isn't it? So that means we can divide the two parts in such a way that in one part origin is included, another part origin is not included. So we can say the part which divides, which includes origin, that will be towards the origin side, we can say, and the part which does not include the origin, we can say away from the origin part, isn't it? Now we will take one particular example here. Suppose 3x plus 2y is less than equal to 6. So for this in equation, we have to represent on a graph. Solution region we should represent on a graph. So what will be first step? Suppose this as an equation. Okay. Then we need 2 points to plot on a line so that we can join them to get a line. Okay. So put x is equal to 0. We will get 2y equal to 6, that is y equal to 3. Therefore point will be 0 comma 3. Then we can put y as 0 in the same equation. So we will get 3x equal to 6, that is x equal to 2. So point will be 2 comma 0. Now these 2 points we will join on the line. Now see, this symbol is there. This represent inequation. Inequation means um, one of the two solution region can be solution, any one from the two, that means origin side and away from the origin side. So how we can decide? See, we will substitute 0 0 in equation. Okay, so if you substitute, see, 0 plus 2 0, y value 0, x value 0, so that is 0, and then 0 is less than 6, so this is true, yes. Okay, that means the solution region of this particular inequation should contain origin. That means the area, solution area will be towards the origin, we can say. Now we will check on the graph. From the equation, 2 points we got, isn't it? One point is 0 comma 3, that point will be on y-axis, and one point we got as 2 comma 0. Now we will join these with the line. Okay, so 3, this point and this point we will join. So here also we got two region, isn't it? This away from the origin and towards the origin. Towards the origin means in this area origin is included, and from the 0 0 test means origin test, before we saw that this solution area, solution region of this particular inequation should contain origin. Okay, so you can shade like this. Okay, that represent the solution region. So any point in this particular region and any point on the line also. Okay, because this is slack inequality, less than or equal to. So any point on this in this area and on the line will definitely satisfy the inequation. So this is your solution set of the given inequation. Now we will consider one different case. Suppose equation 2x plus 4y greater than equal to minus 8. Okay. So to get the 2 points, again what we will do, in equation form we will write equals to minus 8. Put x equal to 0. So 4y equal to minus 8 will get, y is equal to minus 2. Therefore point is 0 comma minus 2. Okay, and now put y equal to 0 in the same equation. So 2x is equal to minus 8, x equal to minus 4. Therefore point will be minus 4 comma 0. Now to check whether the origin will include the solution or not, what we have to do, we will put 0 0. Okay, that is called origin test. Put 0 0. So 2 into 0 plus 4 into 0, that is 0, greater than minus 8. Is it true? Yes. So this particular solution of this particular inequation will include origin. Now we will check on graph. We got 2 points here, okay, minus 4 comma 0, that means this point minus 4 comma 0, and 0 comma minus 2 means point on the y-axis. Okay, now we will join these 2 points to get a line. Okay, so this is our required line. Now we got here two sections, isn't it? Two region we got, one in which origin is included, this region, and another in which origin is not there, away from the origin towards the origin, we can say. So now in by using 0 0 test we got to know that but a region, solution region for this particular inequation will contain origin. Okay, so this region can be our solution. Okay, the points, all the points which is inside the region and all the points on this line, because I took the example of slack inequality that is greater than or equal to. So the point belongs to the region and the points belongs to the line. All will give the solution for this particular inequation. Now I will take the example of strict inequality. Okay, so suppose y is less than 2. Okay, so now if we equate this, means if we change the inequality sign to equation sign, we will get y equal to 2. Okay, so here point we can say as 0 comma 2. So the line is passing through y equal to this point 0 comma 2, and this line will be parallel to x-axis. Okay, so now we will draw the graph of this. And since we know, see, suppose 0 0 test, how we can do here, only one variable is there, so we can put 0 less than 2. So yes, that means the solution region of this inequation should contain origin. So the area or the solution area will be towards the origin. Now we will check on graph. Now we know point is 0 comma 2. Okay, this is our point, and the line is parallel to x-axis and passing through 0 comma 2 point. One more thing we should consider here, this is strict inequality. Example of strict inequality, y is less than 2 means the line y equal to 2, the points on the line uh, should not be considered as the solution. Okay, so here we will draw the dotted line, okay, to represent that this is the example of inequality. Okay, so and by using 0 0 test we saw that solution area of this equation contains the origin also. Okay, so this is our required area in which origin is there. Okay, so the all the points inside the area will satisfy the inequation, but points on the line won't satisfy. That's why it is represented as dotted line. So remember, for slack inequality we can use opaque line, but for continuous line and for strict inequality we should use dotted line, just to represent that points on the line doesn't satisfy the inequation. So this is inequation solution area of y less than